sound is working. Can we hear the sound from over there? I'm not sure. Not sure. Just not sure. Let's see. Is it working? Oh, we got to turn it on and see. See. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglosh for the WDMA and the NMOA, National Mail Order Association. And we got a few new members at the WDMA. You can subscribe for free. And we got a new logo down here. And we got a Join the Digital Revolution. I wanted to thank everybody who reposted yesterday. We got well over 300 impressions already, which is unusual. So it helps. It really does. And comments. Had a really great comment from Mike. And I've written an article in response, and I'll talk about it tomorrow. Mike made some comments. He's co-authoring it with me, sort of, I guess. And he also transcribed one of my old videos, which maybe we'll use too. It's kind of a rant on how direct marketing should be sunset as a term because everybody uses it with such little care. Anyway, but before we get to that, let's look over here at Emma Chamberlain in the Cosmos Beats Studio Buds. I have no idea what this is about, really. It's here, watch. Lets me get a sip of my headphone on my coffee. Fashion headphones, the beauty of immersive sound. And I think that's about it. Yeah, pink and silver. Anyway, I don't get half of these commercials, as you know, right? But we'll get over to the story from Amy Houston. And ad of the day, Emma Chamberlain goes cosmic. Right. Okay. So the internet personality joins Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, ASAP Rocky as brand ambassador for Dree's new ad, Beauty of Immersive Sound. Emma Chamberlain transforms from an intergalactic being to her glamorous self. Oh, I missed that. That was what that funny silver thing was in the beginning, I guess, was her intergalactic being self. The sultry spot shows the social media star exploring a metallic world that goes from silver to pink, launching its two new earbud colors. You know, I'm thinking, what does her dad think? That's what I was really thinking. Thinking, here she's a cute little baby bouncing on his knee. Now she's sort of prancing around in this weird, stretchy outfit. TV. Anyway, that's just what happens when you're a grandpa. You think about these things. Okay, Williams-Sonoma was upgraded. I was really excited about this until I read it. And it said it went from underperformed to neutral. It means like you better sell it to, well, maybe you could hold it, but probably not a big buy signal. And the article is kind of the same. It just tells you it's been up and down and maybe it's doing well. It's got a dividend of 2.3%. The institutions are, sort of holding it, but not that much. So anyway, do with it what you will. This article was interesting. Walmart's online sales exploded while Target slowed again. Now, I saw some other articles talking about how this was on the same level, the same causal force of the Bud Light phenomenon, where Modelo is now the #1 beer in America, which is kind of ironic, I think. I don't think I've ever even had Modelo. But anyway, I'm sure it's fine, right? Anyway, I looked into this a little bit, and one of the things I said, it's a really big contrast. Walmart sales are up overall 6.4%. No, in-store sales are up 6.4%. Online sales grew 24%. Now, what I don't understand is if you've got 24% of online and 6.4% of in-store, why is total revenue only up 5.7? And maybe that's because of fuel. It says excluding fuel, but fuel prices are up, so I wouldn't think that would pull it down any. Who knows? Lots of numbers, lots of confusion. Anyway, so its sales are up about 6%, and Target sales are down about 5%. And so, like I said, some people are saying that's because Target was so sort of in your face about Pride Week and things like that, and their Pride merchandise. But doing a little further investigation, Walmart sticks with Pride Month merchandise despite heavy backlash at Target. They just said, well, we sell this stuff, and the printout came out a little funny, but they do sell it. Baby stuff, Proud Love and stuff. This is Proud Love Gender Inclusive Infants. Okay, it's more about the mothers, I suppose. I don't think I bought my clothes for my kids much. Anyway, so back to the article. It says that, Walmart made up the difference with grocery sales, more than enough to offset the discretionary losses. So the article basically says Target sells home decor and apparel, but Walmart sells, more necessities, and Walmart then, as inflation fears have kindled, and people have now, they couldn't go experience, they couldn't go out clubbing or to sports events or anything, so they bought decor items and stuff during the pandemic. But now that it's gone back more normal, then now people are looking to buy the necessities and save for the adventures, which makes some sense. So it's quite a long article, and it'll be available in a few minutes over on WDMA.org. Over there, like and share. That really helps. Repost on LinkedIn. So here's an interesting article by Angela Scott Briggs. I wanted to take a little time with this. What is direct mail and how does it work? I was a little put off by the typo at the end there. Angela, so I looked up Angela because I do that when I'm curious sometimes I'm curious about an author before I share the content of the article. And Angela has been an editor at Tech Bullion. Bullion? Yeah, it looks like it. Over in London for about 7 or 8 years. And so, they need a better proofwriter, but very lyrical article. Very, very interesting. I really liked it. Have you noticed how in this day of digital whirlwind, I like that, professionally executed direct mail is making a chic comeback? Chic? Yeah, chic, I guess. Wow. Like the Dree headphones. We're in the mainstream almost. Okay, hold on to your stamps. We're about to enter the magical realm of direct mail marketing and the truth about what direct mail is and the workings of this entire process in a 4-page article, which is pretty ambitious. Are you all set to learn how these envelopes become the shining knights of your brand? Let's get into it. It's just really fun. I've never seen an article like this that makes it sound so like magical right there. Direct mail is similar to your marketing friend who stops by with a smile and a physical gift. Wow, how cool is that, right? I get gifts in the mail. Like I'm a Mint Mobile user and I got a tattoo, no regrets from Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to put it on one of these days, but now it's cold. But next week it's going to be warm, like 90s, so I'm gonna maybe I'll wear one of those. I won't say what they're called. My Italian family used to wear those. The cutaway muscle shirt kind of. I'm getting off track here. Okay, in the realm of marketing, it's all about delivering tangible things. Right, we sell tangible things, but we can deliver tangible things directly to mailboxes. Eschewing screens. This is fun. Okay. And direct mail is as tangible as a warm jumper on a chilly day. Wow, this is awesome. In contrast to digital marketing that dances on screens. She could have put merely in there, merely dances. It's like marketing's warm embrace, beckoning you to interact in a more intimate physical way. Direct mail stands out in the digital frenzy. Yeah, whirlwind frenzy, right? As a sign of differentiation, piercing the din like a solo in a symphony. Ah, Angela, you're breaking my heart. I'm so moved. Anyway, so, and then she sticks in one of these, maybe okay, needs a little more context, but it, uh, recent studies, I always put that in, recent studies have demonstrated its effectiveness with response rates for direct mail reaching 4.4 compared to 1.2, no, 0.12, which is like a tenth or something, 20th. I don't know, a fourth. No, it's not. It's not 1.2, it's 0.12. So that's a 40th or something. Okay, in a world of messages, it's kind of like a handwritten letter. A sprinkling of trust is added to your brand's recipe. 80% of respondents are more inclined to open mail. Direct mail whispers authenticity at a time when screens scream for attention, making it a secret weapon to win the hearts and stand out. And then direct tactile, a respite from screen time. Segmentation involves conversing with each group, which makes your message seem like a well-known melody. Right. Not that most mailers do this. That's one of my problems with all of this. As a direct mail consultant, I would say most of them still just print a big thing and let her rip. But you could do this. Your text, creative design and content creation, your text should give readers a bear hug while your images should catch people's attention. Pretty good. And the images should work hard on their own. Scale references and context and product usage can all be conveyed by the images. Your drafts, print and production, your drafts are prepared to spring to life on paper. Digital concepts are magically transformed into tangible reality through printing. It's like presenting a gourmet meal on exquisite china where quality is the star. Your secret ingredient is your attention to detail. How about that? Man, oh man. She might love mail as much as I do. The process is comparable, and then mailing list compilation is comparable to creating the party's VIP guest list. Carefully curate, making sure the addresses are correct. Wastage, not on your watch. No, like a skilled archer striking bullseyes, you are shooting accurately. Wow. And your mail is taking front stage when the curtain rises. A triumphant entrance. The Postal Service or courier delivers your invitation to a high-end event while ensuring that each recipient receives your message. And I was looking at Dick Shaver's book. Dick, this is it, and it has sort of a history of direct marketing. And he says in the very beginning on page 12, he says direct marketing isn't an idea that's been tried and failed. It's an idea that's never really been tried. And I would agree with that after 40 years of this. And he talks about how, the great catalogs still feel like these are products they like. These are products they use. The woodworker supply, John Worth, he had all woodworkers on the phone. He had all people who knew how to handle a table saw or a miter saw or whatever, and knew how to answer questions and knew how to talk with people that wanted to build things. That's the heritage we have. L.L. Bean, he wanted boots that were waterproof, and when his boots didn't work that he sold to fishing and hunting license holders in Maine, he took them all back and fixed them and worked it out and made them work. And that's the heritage of his company. Wimmer Meats, not Wimmer Meats. Uh, oh, Wimmer's out in Nebraska. I did work for them, and but I was thinking of the guys in Wisconsin, but I can't remember the name. But family-owned business. A lot of family-owned businesses. The Kringle business in Racine. Glenn worked at both of them. I'll tag him. Anyway, I will tag everybody. So the exchange begins with a wink and ends with a handshake. It's really quality. And oh, brother. Oh, that's somebody not watching the show. My partner down there in Arizona. Okay, you got to watch the show. Know when I finish. Measure the ROI. Let the market tell you what's going on. These are the cheers of your audience. But anyway, Dick talks about, that ethics of it. That Lands' End really does stand behind their products, and they really do want quality, right? They want you to feel like you've really gotten your money's worth, and they still do. Okay, direct mail isn't only a retro charm, it hides a cutting-edge tactic just waiting to be unwrapped. Think data first, examine customer preferences and behavior to create messages that are precisely targeted. Don't forget tracking, check response rates, make adjustments, try again, which is testing. Angela didn't want to say testing, but that's really what it's about. It's about relationships. It's not about just mailing letters. It's a reminder that genuine ties still matter in the midst of screens and mouse clicks. Each piece of direct mail you send out tells a part of your brand's narrative and has an influence on the actual world as you set off on your direct mail trip. Thank you for that, Angela. I really enjoyed it. Like and share. Inspire your friends. Have a